I have some spare time, and, well, it fills in the void before we end up watching some Josh Warren spicy mono red burn with some interesting cards from this new set. Now, I'm not going to spoil what Ravnica Allegiance has. Spoiler, it's light up the stage and skewer the critics. Who said that? So, we're just going to be doing a run through here. Hopefully, all goes well. Worst case, we win a dice roll. Okay, we're going to keep that. This is a very solid hand. We have turn 1 plays. We have a turn 2. Also really good play. We can just run out Delvers consecutively. Now, later today, at 3:30, the Josh Father will be streaming Burn. Burn is a very odd deck in Legacy in that it's a tempo deck. It isn't an aggro deck. You can't just throw burn spells out there because it'll just get you killed. That is fine. You need that land more than I do. So, a lot of the time, when people think of burn, they think swift spears, we just run out as much stuff as possible. In Legacy, that's not the case. Because in Legacy, you have some very good defensive options like Force of Will, Hydroblast, Flusterstorm, Spell Pierce. So you need to play around a lot of those, especially Daze. Daze can be a nightmare for just good old-fashioned burn. The good news is, there are the tools to do so. Fire Blast lets you sacrifice lands to be able to deal 4 damage. Ooh, yes, I would like to reveal that. Let's just beat in. Now I'm going to cast that with Spectacle, hopefully hit some sort of land that lets me not have to use these. Because then if I hit a blue source, I can Brainstorm, talk a Wasteland if I need to, and hello, Force of Will. That is pretty decent. No. It's got burn cards. I'm running 7 lightning bolts. Screw you. Thank you. You're the best. Wait, hold on. I was supposed to say you're good and then correct it to you're the best. I failed at flattery, boys. We lose. Burn is in a very good spot right now in Legacy because even though the format's in a very odd spot. On one hand, you have some very fast combo decks that are bad matches for Burn, but in general, you have things like Eldrazi and Big Red that just get run over when you bring in things. Do I brainstorm here? No, I don't. When you bring in things like Smash to Smithereens. So we'll just attack. Leave up a Brainstorm. We'll hopefully tuck some cards here. We'll get another Volk. Play a Terramander. I don't know what they're thinking about so hard. Welcome everybody who's joining in. Right now I'm just doing some prep for the SCG Open Syracuse. New York. I can't do a New York accent, I'm sorry. It is truly my one failure as a human being, an inability to do a New York accent. So what is the plan here? Okay, that's fine and dandy. Ooh, okay. So we can mission briefing, we can daze, float mana, mission briefing with that, daze again, and brainstorm away our extra lands. So this can be a really fun way of just getting a massive blowout here. I didn't want to leave the mission, use the mission briefing. That's fine. We aren't. I don't know how likely we are to kill them particularly quickly. We can get rid of this card because that's not doing us a whole lot of good. Hello, ladies. Hmm. 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 Okay. Let's see what you got. I'm trying to be a bit cagier with. It is new, and it is very fun. It lets us cast Daze and Force from our graveyards, which is the dream of Snapcaster that we were never able to live. It also lets us use the alternative casting cost for Light Up the Stage that we cannot use with Snapcaster Mage. It also flips a Delver, which is nice. Here we have a really nice trick with double Daze up. Dazes for days. Please play a Jace. We got another island. Okay, so we have two. We have three counter spells up. We can be a bit cagier when playing against miracles. And that's normally how we want to run things, because giving them too many opportunities to just get rid of our creatures. Hmm. 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 Okay. Hmm. So if I force pitch the days, I can mission briefing to days again, or I can just let that happen. Okay. Game 1 isn't our strong suit here. Force of Will isn't good, for us at least, in this matchup. Because we're losing cards, and really all we need to do is just deal 20. We aren't doing anything especially cute. I know it's... I technically should have thrown a Chain Lightning out there, but I really, really, really don't like doing that. Now here's the tough one, because if I force pitch the days, I can't do anything with mission briefing, but if I days, well, I could days first. Or I could just bolt them a lot. Alternatively, I chain lightning, mission briefing, get back, light up the stage, while also having set up the top of my library for that light up the stage. Um, hmm, sure. That's pretty good. That's actually really good, because we now have a light up the stage. We're going to spectacle. We'll have a daze live for if they decide to try counterspelling us. Now this is good. We just save this critical mass of things to do until we need them. I don't think we're going to be able to beat them with combat damage, simply because they have all of the things in the world for creature removal. They can snap plowshares. Wow, they've gone through 3 plowshares? Okay. If I force pitch the days, they have a counterspell that would really suck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll see if they have it. Because the days isn't getting us much momentum there. Wow. Okay. That surprised me pretty good. Second Council's Judgment? Oh no, Brightling? Yeah, they're dead. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. We can be really cute about it, or we can just choose Chain Lightning. I mean, just killing them is probably more polite. I don't think they run Misdirection. If they do, shame on me. Woo! did it. Mission briefing gets us the game. Bring in sulfuric vortexes, flusterstorms, pyroblasts. You can take out those. Daze isn't especially good. Fork Bolt is probably better this game. Yep. We're gonna run it like that. So, Miracles is a fine matchup for Blue Red Delver. It doesn't matter what Blue Red Delver list you're running per se. It'll be an okay matchup. I realize I would actually rather have just a 1 of Force than a 1 of Daze. Because a 1 of Force is still usable. But Blue Red Delver, regardless of the list you're using, let's say you're on the Sly list. Let me pull up MTG top 8. I'm going to pull up a list that you might find for Blue Red Delver pretty frequently. Spoiler, it involves Monastery Swift Spears, which is just less pleasant. Then okay, I guess we'll just do MTG Pitch. Metagame. Come on, where are you? Nope, that's my list. Ah, here we go. This is something like you would probably see a lot of the time. That is to say, with Swift Spears, Storm Chasers, this list goes significantly faster than ours. Holy cow, they just didn't have a third volcanic. Well, that's fine. Whatever works, works. This list is designed to just kill you. Not particularly tempo. No price of progress is in main or in sideboard. Wow. Well, that makes sense. Right now, we have a very large number of basic lands floating around in the format. And price of progress, in case you didn't know, it's not super great when... We'll keep this hand. It's got a Sulfuric Vortex. That seems like a really lame reason to keep a hand. Oh, I was supposed to cut the Abrade. The Vapor Snag is fine, but the Abrade is definitely not. The only thing we want to force is if they have a counterbalance, because it keeps us from being able to play more things. The Vapor Snag is fine. It lets us put something like True Name Nemesis back in our hand if they go to Council's Judgment, which is a fine trade. I'll take the 1 life loss if it means that I can end up saving something that's going to deal probably like... Normally True Name does at least 6 damage. Sometimes it does 9. Okay, we're just on Paramanders for days. I want to save this Wasteland because I would rather have a Sulfuric Vortex in play than any number of Mana Screws for them. So we can pitch the Vapor Snag because our threats here, they're threats. Okay, we'll play the Wasteland, and then we'll just pass it off to them. Leave up the threat of Pyroblast, just because it's important to have. We need to bait out some sort of counterspell. Well, we do have... If they play a Jace, we have a counter for Jace, and we have a counter for pretty much anything else. We can deal with a Monastery Mentor as well, and that's also pretty good. Mentor, with its ability to produce tokens, can be a bit of a headache. Sure. I am totes magotes cool with that. I'm hoping that they play something here. Okay. So, a Braid, ironically, pretty good here. Very strange. Spell Pierce or Flusterstorm? Okay. That's less great, but that's still something that's fine. Would much rather they counter the Abrade than... Well, actually, we really need that Abrade. We need to get rid of that Mentor. Okay. So, we definitely want to run out the Vortex. Or... Actually, we probably just want to Vapor Snag that. Force it when it comes down, have Flusterstorm back up for ourselves. It's wasting a lot of cards, but Mentor makes the clock from our Sulfuric Vortex kind of unimportant, and I'm really not about that at all. Ooh. I deign to think what they have in hand if they let that happen. Well, hopefully another land, God willing, or something like that. Just pick in. Yeah, we can be patient. Because inevitably we will just burn them out. So the question is, what are you going to do? Yeah. So we have Flusterstorm live. What's the play? Apparently nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. That's mighty cool by me. A counterbalance here means that they only have a light up. Good days. Mental games, more like just really scared of having sulfuric vortex countered. Mental games implies a level of skill that I'm not comfortable attributing to myself. Which should tell you a lot about my idea of the quality of my play. Alright, let's get in there. Well, no mentor off the top. Okay, we did it. Oh, yeah. Weird mental games, I guess. Kind of didn't make much sense, but I'm happy to oblige. Yeah. We're just going to yield through this turn. I think they were trying to play around something that wasn't there. I know that I, from time to time, am definitely guilty of that. Like, it just happens. You're like, oh, I can do. I actually can't. And part of it is just the medium. Unlike in paper, sometimes it's harder to get a grasp on what you have available online. Okay, 3 is good. Hmm. Okay, so they ponder. They're looking for plowshares because, well, this boy has to go. Or I draw another land. Hmm. One more land. Come on. Well, either this gets them or it doesn't. Haha. Fetch land off. Got him. Showed Miracles who's boss. A. And the mission briefing came in clutch. I think it is better than the 4th light of the stage. Keep this. We have a counterspell. We have a threat. We have a way of destroying a land. All in all, just good. Wait, is this the bug guy from last night? Okay. Can't do anything about a Thoughtseize. It's not worth taking any card disadvantage. Okay, so they are probably on Reanimator. Not my favorite thing in the world to realize. just attack. Hmm. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Literally no clue. Anyone in chat have any idea? Are they on Pox? I don't understand. Oh, they're just on Rock. Okay. Well, this makes a lot more sense. Or they aren't on Rock, they're on NickFit? Yeah, they're on NickFit. So we'll get rid of their land, and then we have nothing to do. Which is pretty bad feeling, but such is life. We need a brainstorm so badly. Oh no. Okay. Yep. Unfortunate. Really unfortunate. I think we'll actually get this out of the way. Because 4 and 5 mana are points where Rector Fit can be really scary. Brainstorm. Haha. Well, I guess we're on the light up the stage, burn them out plan. Or that is my suspicion. Days. Okay. We are pretty doomed here. Not gonna lie. Ooh. Ooh. Well. Hmm. Bad news. That isn't a light up the stage. I need to light up the stage into double bolt and draw into another bolt. Wait, no, that's fine. They don't have blue mana. Incredible series of rips. Okay. Well. I don't necessarily know what I am supposed to sideboard here. True Name doesn't seem particularly good. How does Vapor Snag? Maybe a light up the stage? I don't know. Okay, this one I don't think we're winning. But I will keep this hand. Because this hand is very good against them. We have a way of getting rid of Cabal therapies, and also to get rid of a Rector if they go to cast it, or if they go to exile it. So we might not lose this one the fastest. We will still probably lose this one. We're actually going to fetch a mountain here, because red mana is more important, and also we need to play around choke. Hmm. If we let them... Okay, if we daze like a Cabal therapy... We need to just play that main, because we don't really have too much of a way in choices on that matter. I'm going to Pernicious Deep me. Okay, so depending on what he names here, we either win really hard or we lose really hard. No in between. Whew. Good news. Surgical extraction, I love you. Eureka. That's really bad. Hmm. Okay, we have a chance to get a land. Or a blue card. Burn spell. For the love of God. Uh, this is not going well. Okay. Any burn spell. Any of them. Anything. Come on. Just one. Just one. Why didn't you Living Wish earlier? You could have, like, put a choke into play. Could have put anything into play. Brain. Okay, Arena Rector. Okay. Well, we aren't on the fastest clock in the world. Because they'll play the Rector. Sure. We surgical the Rector. Response to the trigger. Okay, and they have a Thoughtseize in hand. Well, that's about as good as it'll get for us. Unless they cast the Thoughtseize. And is this alt? 10? Okay, so we have not too many turns. We're gonna fetch during their end step, I suppose. Because even like a very mediocre creature buys us extra time. Oh please. This is just one burn spell, that's it. Settle for a Fork Bolt. Anything. Anything. Please. Oh. Oh, that's bad. That was awful. Ugh. That was just the actual worst. Oh, that was so bad feeling. There were so many different outs. Forked bolt would have done it. We had 5 bolts left. All of our cantrips. 3 light of the stages. We had a sulfuric vortex. We had a true name. Well, the true name wouldn't have gotten us there. Ugh. Ooh. That was just. That was gross. Such is legacy, though. Sometimes it happens. Biggest of oofs. Okay. We've recovered. Is Dimblade still in black red? This is a fine hand to keep and just. Get an island. Ponder. Rainstorm, Pyro, and Delver. No? Okay. So we should have played the Wasteland first. Honestly, that was a big spaghetti. I need to be able to deploy a Delver and have that Wasteland. And that Wasteland can tap for black mana. Showed him who's boss. Okay. We'll see how this matchup is. I haven't gotten to play it too many times. I've gotten to play a lot against Miracles. Played against actually Nick Fit before with this. I don't have too many matches. I think I have like 50. Hmm. So we can daze this now. Force them to fetch. I don't think that's worth it. Okay. So I want to ponder here is the question. I think I need to ponder here and hope to get a force. Or a vapor snag. If you have the knot of this world, I'm literally going to just murder someone. Um, you're gonna have a fucking knot of this world, and I'm going to be so mad. Like, so unbelievably mad. And I screwed that up really bad as well. Um, do I just run out Pyro here? Or do I play the I think I have to run out Pyro. And just hope I can end up racing them quickly enough. Well, if we lose, it's because of that screw up. Okay. We don't really actually have anything we can do here, so. Outs that don't suck. I can keep the Volk, play a Tuning, or I could have multiple spells. Okay, so we can get an additional. How much power on board? We can get a decent amount. Okay. Miracles can happen. Okay. Blood Moons. Big deal. Surgical, also probably a big deal. Crater Maker seems okay because it deals with. Man, God, this matchup sucks. Fork Bolt lets us kill some of the more problematic things they'll be running. Do I just want to cut some of our bases going second? Flusterstorm actually is probably better than Daze going second. Surgical, yay, nay, surgical. Anyone in chat have any idea if I should bring in surgical extraction here? Because it is not the easiest decision in the world. Third surgical is so much. But no, we're gonna do it like this. We'll do it live. Turn 1 Delver, turn 2 Ponder, hopefully at a Wasteland. Feels loose, but better than some alternatives. They also run the Wasteland, so we'll try to play around that. Anyway, to rerun those. Well, we got the Force. That's what we wanted. I don't know if it'll be good enough. One, two. So our real constraint here is going to be red mana. This matchup is so just tense. Like, you feel the nerves. Anything with this card is just scary. Thespian Stage is... Ugh. It's one of those cards. Okay, so you got a Ghost Quarter. Now the question is, do they depths here, or just wait a turn to be able to potentially get me with, like, disruption of some kind? And I think if I were the depths player, I'd normally just, I think it would be correct just to rush it out, but why can't you be like Academy Rector? Okay, now we can breathe back in. Stage was not especially great. Crater Maker is just eh. So I was wrong there. I don't think Surgical is going to be powerful enough to really do it here. Okay. Do I want that Surgical or do I want like a stage? I think I want a stage. Yes, I'd like to play first. I don't know what to make of this hand. In one regard, we have a lot of digging. I think I'm actually going to keep this. We have a lot of digging that we can do. This matchup is just hard, especially without all the extra, like... Hmm. So we can fetch, brainstorm. Hopefully have something to do. If we get like a blood moon, I think we just win. So give them the bolts. might actually be doable by some stretch of the imagination. So if they play the depths, they're still 1 mana short of activation. Leaves us in a very interesting spot because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Terramander. 6, 11, 14. We might be able to apply enough pressure that it won't matter if they have a Merit Lage. So that's 9. I think we have game? Shit, they had the Elvish Spirit Guide. Boy, do I hate Dark Depths. Least favorite deck in Magic. I can't even activate my Terramander. Ugh, sad days. Okay, well that was just heartbreaking. Don't I don't know what I could have done differently that game. It's just one of those matchups. I needed, if I had seen a Blood Moon, it would have been one thing. If I had seen, I needed to see a Blood Moon, effectively. A Blood Moon or a Wasteland. So I'm going to go ahead and do hypergeometric probability here because already sound like a nerd. I don't need to sound like more of one. Okay, we'll play first. Keep. This hand deals with most decks pretty cleanly, especially combo with double force. Hmm. Had to be elves. The true name is less useful here. Okay. There's the ponder. Nope. Hopefully soon we can end up starting to chip in for 5 a turn. If we force and draw a land. I mean, I'm hoping they just don't have anything. That would be the best case scenario. But the worst case scenario is we do have to use this force. So if they want wirewood, we have to force it. That feels pretty bad. Okay. Oh, this is a way we can ward off. Okay. I can live with that. Who's attack? So we're gonna have 3 turns to kill them at most. They screwed up really bad. Three turns. Okay. I'd kill for a light. What do you got? Another Pteramander. Yeah, that'll also do. Well, they have to combo kill us this coming turn or they're dead. So we'll find out. They had the combo kill. That was truly bad feeling. Uh, Snag is not good here. True name is also probably just worse than those. Okay, we'll play first. Keep this, because we have some very good interaction for anything they potentially do. We have a Pyro. It isn't quite a Delver Barfer hand type start, but so the reason I fetched out the basic mountain is to play around Choke, which Elves obviously has to run. Dryad Arbor, throw it in front. That was a misplay on my part. And we have... Okay, so they get another Dryad Arbor. Sure. Throw Chain Lightning at it. You have 1 mana now. Okay, now I feel like we're in a decent spot. I might be horribly off base. That one's good. Okay. We need... Ooh. Okay. Wow. That was certainly nerve-wracking. I don't even know if I want to take days out. Like, it doesn't do much, but it So what? I can bring in crater makers and have like Flusterstorm and Vapor Snag? That seems decent because at least Flusterstorm can hit some of their win cons. I'm going to keep this. We have a lot of removal. Honestly, this deck has so much spot removal, it's pretty funny. So here, the reason I'm not doing anything is because Flusterstorm can hit Green Sun. Which puts them mighty far behind. Ponder. Let's see if I can get another. No. Okay, so we're going to be able to flip Delver. We'll be able to abrade something. We've got a force. So we can get rid of Dryad Arbor and Pendlehaven. Or 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. What's a better rate? I can get rid of Dryad Arbor and Pendlehaven. Put them to 2 lands. Leave up Force. Pitching a Delver. Yeah, I think I'd rather do that. And then next turn we have a Crater Maker to kill whatever. We're going to kill your Dryad Arbor. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. So next turn we get a Paramander that is going to be a 5/5. Okay. His so in chat is I'm losing. Oof, that is actually hysterical. Although the forcing the Quirion Ranger I needed to do to be able to get the Pteramander to kill them in the right number of turns. But, you know, sometimes. Boy, is that way funnier than it should have been. Ugh. Well, I feel awfully vindicated right now. This is a good hand. Got a force for turn one. We've got a brainstorm to be able to flip Delver. Ooh, we have another Delver. Kind of better than I was really hoping. Push. Yeah, that's fine. Next turn we wasteland them. Oh, this guy again. Okay, I played against him. Yeah, you're gonna get wastelanded out, bub. Hmm. We keep him off of black. And since that's a huge part of his color wheel. No, I should have brainstormed there, but I was thinking more of how to respond, potentially needing to dig for something I was comfortable pitching to force. Yeah, this is why I don't like playing Delver decks that have 6 lands, because you just lose. You'll just... Wow, I'm on 6 lands. All of them can be wastelanded. My opponent had 2 wastelands. Sorry, boys. Delver decks are so greedy right now. And remember, after this, we are going to have Josh Warren streaming Burn at 3:30. Is my opponent alive? You know, I shouldn't feel the need to compulsively flick cards even though it's online, but Sometimes. You just need to flick cards. And I guess that's what I'm doing here. Okay, brainstorm, please. Just let this happen. Okay, we're just gonna attack with everything. Hopefully get him dead in a reasonable time frame. It's not particularly reasonable when it's just based on Wasteland, but you know, you know, we beat in, we chain lightning them. Next turn, we beat in and we chain lightning them again. What? Oh, never mind. This isn't the same guy I was thinking of. This is World Gorger, man. Blood moons. Blood moons are important. Damn. Okay, never mind. This is someone who's played who plays a very interesting deck that I am wildly, totally out of my depth when playing against. Another day. Well, the good news is that this is a deck that another Mom's Basement Games guy, Abe Bearer, well, Steve, but we call him Abe, and I don't actually know the reason why we call him Abe. Abe, if you watch this, can you please explain in like the comments? I'd really appreciate it. But back to the story. Uh, so let's see. Where we want this hand. Hmm. Where are you? Oops. So this is his reanimator list. The goal of the deck is to repeatedly animate. So you animate dead, targeting World Gorger Dragon. World Gorger Dragon comes back. You float all the mana in your mana pool. World Gorger exiles everything. Animate dead leaves the battlefield, and World Gorger comes back. You repeat this process until you have infinite mana. From there, you use Grizzlebrand to draw your entire deck. And then I think the win con is Cunning Wish, and then you add a Stroke of Genius to your hand, and then you make your opponent draw their entire deck and lose. It is a exceedingly cool deck. I know that that's not like the most ringing endorsement in the world, but It is definitely a super cool deck. I'm gonna actually take a look at that list again, because I'm real scared. It's on 4, so it can play around Blood Moon pretty easily. Damn. Well, I feel silly. Hmm. Maybe I shouldn't have brought in the Blood Moons, because I got mixed up on who I was playing against. Which happens. Brainstorm. Yikes. Okay, well. Grab an island. Fetch, grab a mountain. We'll run out of Blood Moon. So he's not going to have green more than likely, which is a start. Don't know why he grabbed an Underground Sea. Okay, looks like we're going to be here a while. Should have brought in the Sulfuric Vortex. Well, such is this matchup, I guess. Hmm. I don't think he wanted to tap that island. Nice. Okay. Let's see if there's any just cues. Yeah, we'll do it just a normal. Just... Because I can't stick around too much longer, even though Josh will be picking up soon. I've lost so many games by just having nothing, and sometimes you just have to keep this sort of stuff. Because this deck can't normally maintain itself. Hmm. Looks like we're going to be done fast. Okay. So, those come in. Braid, less than good. True names, less than good. Light of the stage is a little bit slower than we want. Sulfuric Vortex actually can buy us some time because it means that Grizzlebrand can't just Grizzle win. So I guess this is what we're going to do for this matchup. This is a matchup that's just... I hate this matchup. I hate Grizzlebrand so much just as a card. It's... We have Yawgmoth's Bargain banned, but we have Yawgmoth's Bargain, Form of the Bargain, as an actual card that you can just beat in with. Gains you 7 life, draws you 7 cards. Normally draws you 14 cards in 2 turns. Man, I just really hate Grizzlebrand. I just really, really, really hate Grizzlebrand. Like, if Grizzlebrand wasn't in the format there, what would he have reanimated? Jin-Gitaxias. And while I certainly would have lost, I would not have had such an overwhelmingly just bad feeling about it. This is a pretty actually nuts hand against Reanimator because we have 3 pieces of good interaction. Okay. What you gonna do? That must probably feel pretty bad for him. Such is life. This matchup is just so weird. I hate it. I just want to play like Delver, Mirrors all day. I'm okay even with playing like Death and Taxes and Elves. Just get me away from this Grizzlebrand nonsense. Can't wait till he's Grizzle banned. Nope. So if he drops a Grizzlebrand, he goes to 10. Yeah, you have to take the Vapor Snag. Like, you have to. Seems good. I too like triple and tomb openings. Get me on that Bob Wong. Ban this Grizzlebrand train. Mm, mm, mm. So I'm not actually super upset about Grizzlebrand. It's something I just don't like. It was fine with Deathrite Shaman in the format because I'm trying to think of a good way to articulate it other than Deathrite hate Grizzlebrand. Blah. Okay. Okay, give me the mission briefing. Pay 7. I dare you. I think you might have realized that was a mistake. Well, he might not. It depends on what he has in his hand. If he has a brutality, that'll really suck. At that point, the only out is... Let's see. What can I do to change... I need one more card inside, I guess, for... Good card name selection. Hmm. Man, this match was just rough. Like... What are the outs? Another Vapor Snag in the 75? Oh, because at this point, I have one out, and it is mission briefing, and I just need to get as close as possible to drawing that mission briefing. That's all. I should have played this and fetched at end of turn. Not doing so was a mistake. Yeah, it. Mm, damn. Stupid misplay. What do I have that keeps me from losing here? Not that. Do I have enough time for another league? Hmm. Let's see other products. I have 120 points, and I have a lot of chests that I can get rid of. Hmm. Let's see. Well, it's an hour and 30 minutes. I suppose we could do a fast one. Why aren't you? No, I don't want to join the. I want to join a. Okay, we're gonna make this really fast so that Josh can end up playing. I forgot to put the second vapor snag in. Wow, this is a lot of Nick Fit. Two Nick Fits out of Bug Fit. Oh my. Okay, so we were going to feed in with our Bug, then cut him off with Black, hopefully. Hopefully there's not like a waste, or not a wasteland. Wait, what's the thing? Fatal Push. Oh, this one at least is a normal version. Normal neck fit. Ew. Well, goodbye. I don't know if it's going to be Ponder or Pyro. Neither of those are appetizing to lose. I might play a Leovold. Huh. Yeah, but it's good. Oh, no, it's not a Leo. Sure. I was going to be ready to just. I'm not going to say concede necessarily, but pretty much concede. Nick Fit can sometimes have issues with Delver as a deck. So we got rid of one more blue or one more black source. Hmm. I'm gonna get rid of the second black source. Oh, that was a really bad screw up. That was so bad. That can be a 6. Well, that was a bad pump. Could have killed the tracker. Okay, well, maybe I should have given up after that last leak. Could have killed the tracker and not lost. Ugh, it hurts so bad. Wait, why would you? Sure. Oops. Okay, well, not winning that one. Uh, Forces? Vortex. Fork Bolts. Blazing Volley. Dazes. Actually, Forces. Okay. Daze isn't, though. Okay. We need Forces to be able to deal with annoying big cards. And Daze quickly is outstripped by whatever they have. So normally Delver is favored against Nick Fit because even though Nick Fit goes way above Delver, it doesn't have much removal. So game one, Nick Fit normally loses pretty resoundingly. Game two, it adds some number of abrupt decays that make the matchup a lot less lopsided, and so you end up getting actual Magic the Gathering. Now, I don't know what this guy is doing, but I want to be able to play sooner rather than later. We'll play first. We'll keep this in mind. We got a Volk, we get to play a Delver. Next turn, ideally we wasteland them and hmm. So wow, I'm an idiot. Because if they have a Cabal Therapy, well, losing a light up the stage isn't necessarily the worst thing in the world. Land. Hmm. That's actually very interesting because that Blazing Volley next turn could end up just ramping us into killing them. If we had a second mountain, it definitely would. Okay, we are definitely not casting that Blazing Volley. Um, we have enough Forcibles, I think. I might be mistaken, though. Do neither of us just have, like, any plays? Wow, this is quite the, accomplishment. Chain Lightning you. It's got literally nothing better to do. Okay. See, that is how Delver tends to beat Nick Fit, is that we just avoid engaging their creatures, and then they lose. Um, it's pretty common, actually. It's one of the reasons that Nick Fit doesn't see a whole ton of play. Additionally, it's also really so bit of background story about the name. I'm trying to remember who invented the deck, but the idea was he wanted a deck that he would have enough time between rounds to get a smoke break. So he wanted like this aggro sort of just beat your face in type deck. And instead what he got was this weird like grindy mid-range thing. And he ended up having Nick Fits. Ha 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 ha. Or he didn't want to have Nick Fits, and so that's why was called that because you want to be able to smoke between rounds. This is the story I was told by Artie Chera and Jeremy Donahue, so take it with a grain of. Take it with like 200% of your dietary salt intake for the day. Actually, would be the best way of putting it. Oh no. Okay. Hmm. Well, if he uses pod, we just double bolt him and he dies. Nick Fit. Really cool deck. A lot of fun. Hard to play. Losing to Delver, not necessarily the best thing in the world right now. Grab a Valk. Gets a Scoos. We're gonna mission briefing, get another bolt out of this. And then next turn we just throw one last bolt at him. Yes. Island. Mountain. Okay. Hmm? Whee! Closer match than I wanted. Way closer match than I wanted. But didn't take too long. Hopefully this one is something a bit more manageable. It's not going to be. This guy looks like he's... I don't even know what that is. Okay, we're going to keep this hand because this hand is good. Oh god, he's going to be a... He's a Miracles. I didn't want to be here until tomorrow. I wanted to just play one fast league for you, my loving viewers. Go to Volk, run on a Delver. Yield through this turn. Or, well, no, don't actually yield through this turn. Now yield through this turn. Those are so pretty. I hate them because they're so gorgeous. How dare they? I'm not actually the biggest Therese Nielsen fan in the world. That's something I never felt like I could tell anyone. Feels like the deepest, darkest secret I have. Spell pierce me. Okay, that's also fine. Any order. So we get to play a Pyro. This is not how we want to be having this match proceed. We need to be able to keep those guys on board, but we in a bad place. Well, if they play Jace, we kill it. Or we can kill it, assuming they don't pay priority 1 plus. Oh, they now know about the secret. Spicy tack. Land. Well, at least we can kill the Monastery Mentor. Oh my god. Okay, well, hopefully they draw nothing but land. Holy cow. Well, at least we got rid of all their win cons. Really weird. Volt off the top. Did this work? Do you have more win cons? That's 2 Jaces and 3 Mentors, right? Oh my god, I don't know if they have more win cons. Aside from Snapcaster Gates, but... This is actually hysterical. Sure. Hmm. Another Jace. Oh, damn. Okay, so we can just... You're a lot of lands, Josiah. At least I have a ton of aesthetic. Please just have an entreat. This is going to take forever. That's not actually true. They're going to alt Jace pretty soon. I mean, I guess you're right. Haha. You use all your time. Okay, we're dead. Get some sulfuric vortexes and pyroblasts in here, and some flusterstorms. Get these forcefuls out of here. Vapor snag and upgrade can also go. Okay, now we are in a much better spot for this matchup. We nearly got there. I'm fairly impressed. I thought it was I had a lot of style for assist person. Was it you're pretty stylish? I thought it was you have a lot of style. We'll keep this one because we have, well, a whole lot of stuff to do. So, well, pretty stylish for assist person. That person can't even speak today. Well, this is the best plan I got. That is to say, it's actually a really good plan here. Next turn, we get to play a young Pyro with backup Flusterstorm. That's going to be really rough for them. I love this card. Oh, not the right card. Got blue. Mm-hmm. So yeah, now we are just going to grind them into the dust. That's fine. Hmm. Okay. So here's where things get kind of weird. Hmm. Well, cool. Alright, now we are cooking with steam. Hopefully, enough that we can kill them pretty soon. I hope. We bash him a true name, we light. Now, I could also just play the light up the stage first. I think that's what I'll do. Doesn't matter how. Give me a bolt. Okay, no bolts. So he has to get up to 5 with that monk. Well, let's see if he can get it. The only thing that matters is if he gets that. If he gets this up to a 5/5. I don't like my odds. Damn. Felt so good too. Hmm. Well, this one is. Yeah, this one is done. Okay. Next one. Let's go. Hmm. That one. I think I could. I don't know what I could have done differently on it. I think I should have left in the Abrade or brought in Crater Maker just to be able to deal with Mentor. Because those were two cards I just didn't have what I needed to deal with. We'll keep this. Let's actually pick a brainstorm. Another Delver. Now this one, we normally have pretty favorable matchups against the Chalice decks. Don't know about... This isn't Painter. The good news is that with this young Pyro, we'll be able to start just playing instants and sorceries into the Chalice of the Void. What are you playing? Show me your secrets. That was way less interesting than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. So, Trinisphere decks, strangely enough, not too much of a problem. Um, we needed those to stick. Okay, so True Name? True Name is our out. Yep, that's all we got. It's True Name Nemesis. But if we get a True Name, grab a Volk. True Name. Okay. So we need those, and we need that, and we need that. Cards that are not super great. Vapor Snag, Chain Lightning. Ugh. Stage is oddly mediocre. Well, Stage is actually fine if we can start like doing stuff. Mission Briefing is definitely too mana intensive. Okay, let's play first. This is a good hand. So we fetch, we grab an island. We play a Delver, we pass. Afterwards, we have a whole bunch of lines on their turn. Well, okay, we have one line on their turn, but it's only one line that matters. The question is if they're going to try playing a 3-drop on turn 1. because that is the most reliable way that they can end up winning this game. Wasteland, please. Fingers crossed. I mean, I'll happily take an braid. That is why we cast during main phase, kids. All right, good start. Did I just get chaos warped? I am both amused and greatly displeased. Okay, well, so much for us drawing lands. Ugh. One red source. Come on. Really weird matchup, though. Never know how to... I just want cards in my grave, by the way. Because the sooner we can activate a Terramander, the better. We get a red source, we get rid of the Chalice. We're able to play the game again. They don't really pick up steam super fast. Okay, need that to be a red source this turn. It couldn't have just been a braid. It actually couldn't have just been a braid. Well, you know, sometimes you lose to Chaos Warp. Never expected the Chaos Warp. Did you? Legacy is a glorious format, and I have sided Chaos Warp actually before. I have sided it in exactly one deck, and it was because I couldn't deal with Merit Lage. Couldn't deal with it to save my life. Okay, so he's on Storm. So, means what we keep is a lot more specific now. Yes. I'm tilted. I'm legitimately tilted. Okay. Memory serves, he's actually. Is he on Pez or is he just on Amp? Hmm. I'll keep that. I don't want to see that. I want more blue cards. That could almost be helpful. We need a second. Hmm. Give me the days. I mean, that will also do. Force. Days and force. That's that's really good. We can days, we have force to pitch Vapor Snag and then mission briefing back at days. That's that's kind of bananas. Wait, did you change what you play? Oh, damn. They changed decks. This is problematic. Well, is it though? Okay. If it's... We can pay for a Spell Pierce. Okay, we have a... Wait, nope. We have something to deal with a Grizzlebrand. We'll sandbag some lands. Grizzlebrand, please. It's gonna be the Emrakul. Heavy sigh. Such a silly deck. Grizzlebrand? Can it be just the Grizzlebrand just once? Just once. Okay. Okay. I don't know how we don't lose. Okay, we still lose. We still lose. Okay, out of side, we definitely want Crater Makers, we want Fluster Storms, we want Pyroblasts, we don't want a Braid. Chain Lightning probably get trimmed some. True Name doesn't actually do all that much. Light of the Stage is setup intensive, and we don't really have too much time to do any setup. We can bring in Surgical, it's not super great. So we'll run with this. I don't want to run a Hydroblast out of side. Had I played that correctly, we're going to keep this. Because this, we have a turn 1 Delver with the day's backup, and we have our Wastelands. Yeah, a few days ago, I played against Joker, and they were on Ant. No. I really want to just get him. Wow, that was stupid. Oh, I got so caught up and I got lost in the sauce. That was bad. Okay. Well, now that I've gotten the need to embarrass myself out of the way. Yeah. Okay, so if they show and tell in the Emrakul, Okay. Damn. It wasn't the one I wanted. Ugh. Heartbreaking. So we have two almost nothings. One, two, three, four. Well, it's not worth it. We needed that to be an Emrakul. I know, we were so close. Whoops, that should be. Let's have blue. At this point, I just need to get this Pteramander flipped as fast as possible, and then we can actually potentially race them in a very, very questionable way. Yeah. One more land. Bolts. One more land, then we. Hmm. I never am like super like in favor of it being the Emrakul, but there and only there I was. I had so much hope it was going to be the Emrakul. Really weird thing to wish is be like, yeah. Okay. Well, that thoroughly sucks. Good news is, we can trade with the Grizzlebrand. Good news. It's really. Uh, it's heartbreaking. Truly. Okay. Okay. That was missequenced, but it doesn't really matter. We're dead. The only way that mattered was if that was an Emrakul and not a Grizzlebrand. Stupid Chaos Warp previous match. I'm so peeved about that. Okay, so I guess there needs to be one more Vapor Snag in here. Probably over a Surgical. Because the Surgicals... Well, I don't even know. It's like there's not enough space to cover all the decks I want to. I should have brought in Sulfuric Vortex that last one. That would have been correct. Ooh. But that's alright. Yes, I would like to play first. Keep this. Island, Terramant. Actually, earlier, that loss to Dragon Stompy, that is the first time I've lost to Dragon Stompy with this deck. Or second. Sorry, second. As soon as this one is done, though, we will be bringing you Josh Warren on Burn. Okay. So we're going to Wasteland them. Let's get rid of that land. Ponder, we want... No. You know, that's fine. I can live without a Pteramander if it means that my young Pyro can stay alive. So we're gonna sacrifice for the greater good. I swear I'm not someone who believes in eugenics. Next turn, we brainstorm and light up the stage. Yes. I have very mixed feelings on Stifle. This list doesn't really apply enough pressure in my mind for Stifle to be worthwhile. A lot of the time, I've just been wondering if I'm on Stifle, why am I not on Grixis? Like, Blink, have you seen the most recent challenge list? Let's see, where is it? If I was going to be on a Stifle list, I think I'd want to be on something like this. This did really, really well in the last challenge, and it looks really sweet. Um, it's got Stifles, it's got Bobs, which play very nicely together. They're both let you just sort of grind fair decks into the dust. Is this person going to let us? So we want to put back the island. Well, maybe we don't. Maybe we just want to play another Delver. One, two, three. Deluge or bust? Hmm. Yeah, I think one. Yeah, the list is really fun. It's partially because Bob is just a really fun card. Uh, yes, I think it is not as good as Gurmag. Let's be completely upfront about that. It is nowhere near as good as Gurmag, but it does something similar, which is to say it applies a lot of pressure surprisingly fast, and because it's easier to deploy than a Gurmag, I never particularly feel bad about it, even if it is just a flying man. I'm not sure if Thought Scours. Um, I never really. So, because Blue Red has a lot of burn, the fast clock isn't normally something we're in want of. What we are normally looking for. Let's see, another Valk. What we are normally looking for is something that's late game. Late game is normally the problem. So you go on the bottom, you go there, you go there. Nope, you have the force up. We're going to be able to play a Pteramander next turn, and we might just be able to kill the snap and be very aggressive. Pteramander isn't a fast clock, but it has all the late game value that you want. Note that I kept the Pteramander. The Pteramander, like there, that's where the Pteramander shines. Okay, Fork Bolts, Blazing Volley, Flusterstorms. Let's go Dazes and 2 Force. I don't know if blue-red is what you want to be on if you're looking for an insanely fast clock, though. At least not blue-red Delver. Maybe if you're running the Sly list. Like the Sly list is... That's what it does. It kills them fast. I think I'm going to play... I think we'll run out of Pteramander, actually. Also, because it's got a fly, it's a flyer, a lot of the time people will just spend removal on it. I have seen the lists with Scour, and they are tempting to... I'm gonna probably try one soon. I'm not totally sold on this deck for Syracuse, and that's less to do with how it's been performing on here, and more to do with just like, let's see. Grab an island. That's pretty decent. We'll play the Delver here, actually, because now that we know we have enough instants and sorceries to be able to make Pteramander, just go fast, it's much better. But it isn't particularly fast. I don't think it's best used as a fast card. I think it's a lot more like a nimble mongoose than a Gurmag. Or maybe something between. That is to say Tombstalker. Tombstalker, the reason I say Tombstalker is like nimble mongoose is because it's got a degree of evasiveness, but it is also like it's like a true name or a Gurmag as well. Okay, so this is probably gone. Goodbye, light. If they're smart, this is gone. Oh, okay. Hmm. Ugh. After this, got a multi-hour biochemistry lab till 9 at night. It's gonna be real cool like. Okay, so we beat in. We get to cast that with Spectacle. One, two, three. Okay. Gurmag is such a good card. Note, that doesn't mean I'm one of the people who's like, ban Gurmag Angler, because hmm. Hulk, hope you stage. Hulk, Paramander. Here's where Terramander is just a 5/5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, is that only 6? Oh, I misplayed real bad. Yep, got punished for the misplays. Hmm. Not what I wanted to see there. Okay. These can come back in. Going first has been so, like, outlandishly important with this deck that I actually, it is seriously my biggest problem, and I was supposed to have brought in. the Pyroblasts. Well, but going first is just ridiculously important, especially with this deck. I don't feel like it has a ton of power to come from behind. You can sort of just turn some Terramander sideways. And that happens a lot against like big red. But against everything else, admittedly, I would always rather have this than a Swift Spear. Always. I don't know why I did that. It's not like they're running Contagion. Well, they could be on Contagion. That would really screw with my head. Well, let's see. Josh is on in 7 minutes. Uh-oh. Well, we need to win fast then. Good news is we have 2 counter spells. Yes, would like to reveal that. Hmm. Do I want that in there? The internet was right. That does feel really good to do. That feels kind of ridiculously good to do. Like, holy cow. Alright, well. We'll see if we can get them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I do need to try the Thought Scour list. Okay, so after... We'll see if we can get them in this next turn, and if we can't... 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we are going to swing with the bug. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to play Pteramander. Huh. So, worst case is like a last hope. And I think if they play a last hope, we're in a very good spot because we have Daze and we have Flusterstorm. Yeah, cave my face in with the Gurmag, that's fine. I'm not scared of no Gurmag Angler. So if he fetches, he'll have to block the Pteramander is the point. Oh. Or not. Well, if we win this, it is completely undeserved because we misplayed bad. We forgot to bring in Pyroblasts. The sideboard on the stack, I don't know. Man, I just don't know. It's really hard to build a good blue-red deck. Alright, so we went 2 and 3, losing to Chaos Warp when we were solidly at an advantage. I'm okay. A very frustrating Miracles loss as well. So, with that, I'm going to get going. We'll be back on soon, probably in like maybe 10 minutes, with Josh streaming Mono Red Burn. It is definitely a better deck than what I am playing here, just for reference in case anyone is interested in playing such a janky deck. This is Blue-Red Delver. Sulfuric Vortex may just be out the door. I'm kind of peeved with it. Yeah, with that, I'll see you all next time, and have fun watching Josh, the beautiful, stream Burn soon.